Alright, bad, yeah.
Alright, Martyn.
That's not bad.
How are you doing?
Not bad. I watched a really shitty film the other day. We'll carry on today, actually. We'll start with that.
We're just not going to, like, introduce anyone to this. We're just going to go straight into it. No,
Straight in, I don't give a fuck.
Alright, cool.
I watched a really, really, really shitty film this morning.
Yeah.
I think it was a bit of a cash grab, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
On the Suicide Squad. I think it was called Sinister Squad.
Okay, nice.
So
very subtle play on the
very
title.
subtle play, yeah. Kind of
like
nothing like it's. I think it's 2000s. I think it is just been released this year. But
not leaving any kind of like break between the actual Suicide Squad film. Just
no, just go straight into it. Basically,
get out before
the
it.
plot is this. Stay with me here. I have to explain this to you.
Okay.
Stay with me on this. It's essentially Rumpelstiltskin is as broken a magic mirror which funnels his power. Now he's snorting it like crack, standard, as you do. And then he gets taken to this prison they've got where they have all these other bad guys. They have Bluebeard, the guy with the knives, like who stabs people and drains women's souls.
Oh, okay.
And they have the big bad wolf, who's obviously the I'm so angsty kind of like, hero. It's like a really bad cross between Big Bad Wolf, the Wolf Amongst Us, the video game. You ever played that?
I never played it on.
No, Wolf Amongst Us, and obviously like what Suicide Squad is going to end up being.
Yeah.
And so basically they're fighting against the armies of death.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's all done in one building. This entire film, like, obviously, they could afford no location on this film.
Everything's in one building.
Yeah.
Literally one building.
Well, the opening sequence is in like a courtyard, but I imagine that was part of the building.
Adjacent to.
Yeah. It would have been nearby at least.
It's conveniently located next to where the thing.
Very conveniently. And they just have this fight, and there's a lot of gunfire and things like that, and it ends up with the Big Bad Wolf fighting Bluebeard, Rumpelstiltskin fighting Death, Goldilocks fighting. I think she fights Bluebeard as well at some point as well.
A lot of people fighting.
Yeah, it's a big climactic clash at the end. It's very obvious that everything that's going to happen in the entire film.
Does Goldilocks have a bear as well?
No.
Well, that's just seems to be a point.
But she even pulls off the line where she eventually like kills Death. No, she actually kills Death. Right. One of his he possesses minions, and she shoots him he's there going like, is this okay? She shoots me, goes, it's just right, and it's just fucking got him!
Oh, that sounds amazing.
Fucking terrible film.
No.
I watched, what else did I watch this week? I watched Hardcore Henry.
Oh, I've heard about this. Is this the first person movie?
Yeah.
Did it not make you feel really sick?
I thought about, just beforehand, I should have got some kind of Google Cardboard kind of thing going on with it, but then I realised, I probably would have vomited.
Yeah. I think if you went to see it in the cinema, especially if it was say IMAX or 3D, which you probably wouldn't have been.
Yeah, you would vomit all over the shop. Yeah, it was a good film though. I mean,
because I thought I saw it the trailer for it I think last year or the beginning of this year, and it was it looked like it was just some kind of shitty movie that someone made themselves. I was very surprised to see it when it was coming out in the cinemas.
It was really good. Even graphically, it was quite impressive. Because one of the villains, the main villain, has telekinetic powers.
Oh, right.
And they managed to throw not just the hero around.
I generally just thought it was some guy jumping from
object. No, object. It's kind of like Mirror's Edge and District 13 had a Pascal Child kind of thing.
Oh, okay, cool.
It was maybe with a bit of fucking Jason Bourne violence in there.
Entirely on a GoPro.
Probably. I mean, that's the only way I can conceive doing it.
Must be a massive fucking camera just strapped.
Camera head man. He went for his audition. Luckily, he had a camera for a head.
Freak child who's born with a camera for a head.
Yeah, that's the bloke. Yeah.
I'll never get into
camera
movies.
McHeady. Everyone knows him.
I'm a freak. I'll never get a job. Come here, camera head man. I've got a movie idea for you.
Do you know parkour? I remember watching it. I got about halfway through. I was like, I don't want this film to end at this point. And then it went further on, and it ended. The ending was fantastic, and it's really worth watching. I think it might become. It probably is by now. I've not really looked into it. One of them cult classics.
Oh
kind of things.
It's one of those it's not renownedly popular, but it's also at the same time super fucking popular.
Yeah, kind of like One Arm Machine Girl. You ever seen that? Never seen that?
No, I don't think so.
Japanese film where the girl's brother gets...
it's Japanese film.
It's mental. A brother gets killed by Yakuzas, and she goes on a rampage, and she ends up getting caught by them and chained
Oh, no,
up.
I've heard about this.
And then she gets her arm cut off.
Yeah, of course.
And then dead brother's best friend's parents, who was also killed in the incident, They build her a machine gun for an arm, because obviously the car mechanics, clearly experts on ballistic weaponry as well.
That's fine for a situation at the time, but realistically afterwards, I think having a machine gun for an arm...
You can detach it, it's not like a permanent fix.
Yeah, I suppose.
So...
I think he's probably in, like, just shooting people by accident.
Really? Do you think so?
Especially like sex.
Do you think she just sneezed and let 9 rounds off into a crowd?
I like if you're getting a bit intimate and she gets excited.
Yeah.
It kills her.
I always wondered how she pulled the trigger. I don't think she actually does it with her hand, actually, thinking about
That's
it.
just, well, she's just got a fake arm and then she used an actual machine gun.
Yeah.
She's using, if she has to use another hand to use her
They could have done the
arm,
exact same thing with like an Uzi in one hand.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, that seems a bit impressive. So really, it should have been, if she has to use her other hand to operate the gun, then she should have just probably got another arm, or a gun that she could just use that arm to use her other hand. I don't think she's thought this through.
I don't think she has either now thinking about
Yeah.
it. I see flaws.
Maybe she was on a time limit or something.
Well, they'd already built it for her.
Well, that's
so.
it, yeah.
Well,
Maybe she died.
Where would you source an automatic pistol or something at that time of day?
I feel bad, like, denying them now. They've done all this work.
Yeah, but it's kind of polite. Do you reckon she's being polite?
Yeah, it's polite. And afterwards, like, it's so fucking awkward. Super unsatisfied.
You never seen it?
No.
Oh, you missed so much, man. We need to sit down and watch this film.
I don't watch a lot of...
There's a flying guillotine, there's a drill bra.
A drill bra?
Yeah, this woman has a bra with 2 drills on it.
Oh, yeah.
Basically, she grabs hold of, like, the hero and just, like, starts hugging her. And it's just like, blood everywhere. It's fucking well good.
Sounds smashing.
It's a brilliant film. We should definitely watch it. Also, start that happening maybe next time.
Yeah. We're not... Yeah, just, for listeners, we've had a couple of beers.
Oh, yeah.
As the potential of this podcast is we drink beer, we talk shit about pop culture, apparently. We'll probably veer off.
Well, definitely at some point. We just start talking about
we just talked about machine gun arms for like a good solid 5 couple of minutes.
I mean, it would be really practical. I mean, I'm now questioning, like, Barrett from Final Fantasy VII, if I'm honest.
Yeah, I think that's more practical than a full arm.
Why? It's still the exact same thing. From below the elbow, what the fuck is your arm?
You can move the elbow then, can't you? So you can... A bit more... range.
No. Range?
Range, yeah.
No, you have more range with a longer barrel, so you'd be better having your arm chopped off at the elbow and having a machine gun for an arm.
But you can't... yeah, I don't know.
You don't know what? What's to know? What's to know? A longer barreled weapon will give you greater range.
Yeah. Just elbows, though, isn't it?
Why are you so obsessed with elbows about it? What is it?
I just think you just get more kind of like... cover more kind of stuff with elbows. You just like bend them. And...
Yeah, like...
But you've got your full arm, like you can do...
No,
she's got a straight up metal...
She's still got the joint of the elbow, so she can, like, move around.
What's the gun?
Yeah, so her arm gets chopped off just below her elbow.
Oh, right, see, I thought it was from the fucking shoulder.
No, that'd be ridiculous.
Oh, sorry.
Don't be silly.
I've been a right idiot, sorry.
You are being an absolute idiot. Larger, more range, everything. Yeah. Okay. It's a really good film.
Okay, I'm more willing, I'm all on board with this now.
More on board now.
Yeah, now I know the elbows involved.
Now you know there's elbows and machine gun arms.
Because that's what separates us
from the animals.
Yeah,
not having machine guns from the arms above the elbow.
The elbows, yeah. Cats don't have elbows, do they?
I don't know. Jack? No.
Jack's the resident cat. He's moving his head about up and down, so I'm going to say that's a yes. No, they don't have elbows.
Lovely boy. I'll have them now. Having a fight, Jack.
It's probably going to start with dead air where you're fucking over the cat. Cat play. 3 minutes.
It would just be an entire podcast of me rolling around in the back.
I should have really removed the cat from the vicinity of
No!
Here.
No. I always keep the cats when I'm around. It's important.
That's why I got rid of the bouquet cats.
I mean, yeah, it's the ultimate gift to give anyone. I mean, it's awkward at a wedding when you have to throw them.
I think it'd be
there's just a lot of angry cats flying through the air.
I mean, make an exciting wedding.
You're like, I don't want to catch it.
Again, the danger of it.
I see a film.
Right?
We should write, we should write a film called Cat Bouquet.
Of Do. Or just Cat Bouquet.
Just Cat Bouquet. The sequel can be called Of Do.
Yeah.
Or The Re-Wedding.
Yes. I think you probably do wordplay though. There's not really the re-wedding, I'm trying to think of words, trying to involve a cat thing.
Don't try to think of words.
Words are going to happen.
Words are going to happen.
The re-meowing. No, that's just terrible.
The re-mowing.
That's not even a thing.
Yeah, cats go meow.
Mow?
Meow.
Meow. Not mow.
Sometimes they go meow.
Mow.
Meow.
Mow.
Meow.
Excellent listening.
This is the kind of thing people want to listen to.
Yeah, definitely going to be a top podcast. This.
Definitely. So, other than that, you've been up to anything? Other than not watching films, obviously.
Don't watch films. I watched lots of films actually.
Go on.
I watched Finding Dory the other day.
Really?
Keeping the Facts Out. Yeah.
I've heard terrible, terrible things about that.
If you want to watch a film, don't watch the second one. Because one shouldn't get lost. They don't find her.
She's already found.
She's on her own.
Or is it about her searching for herself?
She's looking for her parents.
So
So really, it should be called
Finding Dory's parents.
Yeah, yeah. But I mean, obviously, like, the clownfish are looking for Dory, but really the main story is in Dory trying to find her parents. So really it should be called. Unless it's like a deep internal message, like, she finds herself. Which I'm not on board with. I've not got time for, like, deep hidden messages in my cartoons.
Well, kids aren't going to appreciate that, are they? But they do put a lot of adult things in kids'
in
cartoons.
the Pixar films, especially.
Quite jokes that like the older crowd will get, because they've obviously got to keep parents interested in watching these things. Question is, though, which film is better? Megamind or Despicable Me?
Good. I like Megamind.
Respect, bro.
Yes!
Fist bump and everything.
Jim Carrey's it sounds.
Yeah, it's fucking brilliant, Megamind.
It's a nice role reversal kind of thing. Despicable Me is just a fucking lot of... I think with the Despicable Me film, it would be fine, except for the Minions. Got well out of hand.
Yeah, they have definitely spawned.
Yeah, that's it. The second Despicable Me film, again, acceptable. I watched it, it was fine. Minions the film is not needed. There's no... What's the dialogue?
No wanted.
No one asked for it. Well, probably, like, idiots. That's what it is. It's like the people who just share fucking... Have you seen these things on Facebook?
We should put you in charge of Hollywood then, shouldn't we? People ask for that, you're an idiot. If someone asks for a Toy Story Army Man's film, they just go, you're an idiot. You want the alien, the little toy alien? You're an idiot.
If you want a good... If you want a Hollywood that makes constantly good movies, then yeah, put me in charge. But if you want a Hollywood that makes money, then just leave it as is.
Well,
because people will pay to watch a Minions movie because they're fucking stupid.
You're getting really aggressive.
It makes you so angry.
Like, it's like absolutely over the top aggressive.
It's because it spawned this thing on Facebook where people put like an emotional quote or like a saying or something, but then there's a picture of a minion next to it for no fucking reason. It'd be like a minion wearing a crown that says like, I don't like Mondays. Like, what the fuck has that got to do with a fucking minion wearing a crown?
What the fuck has a cat got to do with it? Hanging off a tree.
Just hang in there.
Well, whatever.
Just hang in there.
But do you know what I mean?
You'll be fine, man.
There's plenty of memes on the internet that mean fuck all, really.
Yeah. The internet means everything that on the internet means a lot, except for those minion things.
Except for the minion thing.
Yeah,
you're drawing a line at that.
Yeah.
Everything on the internet.
Everything
on the internet is valid except for anything containing a minion.
Everything on the internet that's ever been posted is factually true and correct and meaningful, except for mean things with minions on it that have no relevance to the actual post.
Pretty sure you just go on Reddit and live there.
I've never been on Reddit.
Never been on Reddit?
No, I've not got time.
Oh, I read it.
I got too busy. I'm busy being like angry
Watching
at minions.
porn?
Well,
being angry at minions. Yeah. Do you sometimes watch minion porn? It's a really violent, angry wank.
I hate you! Just fucking beat myself to a bloody death. Maybe I'm just so angry because I really actually like admire them. It's like kind of like a cool guy.
Are you jealous? Are you jealous?
Maybe that's what it is.
Are you jealous? You can't just walk outside and shout inane phrases.
Just shout banana!
And
be like,
shit.
oh, we love you. And that's the other thing, like minions. And I think that Chewbacca mum are the things that piss me off most in the world right now.
What have you got against Chewbacca, mum?
Because she put a fucking mask on that anyone could buy and laughed at it for a bit, and now she gets like the kids going to school for free. She got loads of Star Wars stuff for free, which I should get because I like Star Wars too.
That's one of the dumbest things I've ever heard you say.
Why?
Because compare it to a guitar, anyone can pick up a guitar and play it. And
you have to learn to play guitar. You have to put time and effort in to play guitar.
I suppose you're right there.
Yeah, but
do you remember them two British blokes, that lad and dad, who were like hand slapping, big chubby blokes, and his little son? They're just like slapping themselves and being idiots. They're on like Britain's Got Talent or something like that. No, you don't remember them, but at the time, they were on fucking adverts on TV and things like that.
Yeah, no, but then, she just got stuff for free without doing anything. She had money, enough disposable cash.
She made people laugh. Why are you against people being joyous?
Because I'm fucking miserable. That's everybody. No, she had disposable money. She got 2 kids, and she had disposable money to buy an £80 fucking talking Chewbacca mask. And then she gets free fucking school for her kids and a load of free Star Wars stuff and all this.
Lucky her.
Well, that's not what. This is what's wrong with the fucking world. Just people getting.
It's not what's wrong with the fucking world. You're just jealous of someone who made something and has basically like benefited their life. What have you made?
I've released many musical albums.
Yes, you have. That is true. And some of them have been very good.
Thanks.
Some of them.
No. terrible. I understand the viral video of it all.
Yeah.
And like she could have got like the fame, like she's maybe gone like a chat show, but then I don't understand why she's getting just free stuff. Like I draw the line where kids get the privilege of going to school for free.
To be honest, it's just kind of like people enjoyed it that much that this is what she's got out of it.
Surely school's free anyway, so why is she now getting the extra education?
Well, no.
Because I
don't think American schools are free, are they? Well, like college and things. I think that's
no, you pay for I think you pay for certain colleges and stuff. No, you pay for college over there.
But no, I completely disagree with you there. To be honest, I mean, I think she's done something. She's benefited herself.
But she's not done something, has she? She did a thing.
She brought joy to people's lives.
Yeah.
Again, you soulless vampire.
I just think there's a lot of people who probably deserve it more. Who've probably done more important things.
Name one.
Probably like any fucking firefighter ever.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, all right, I'll give you that one.
Every person in the fucking army. Not every person in the army, like the good ones in the army.
I'm pretty sure they're all doing like similar things though. Like, they're all fighting for the same cause, aren't they?
Yeah, but that's the thing, they're doing a general kind of like service to help people, where she just put a mask on that cost £80 and laughed for a bit and she got free shit.
Again, I don't get what you've got against her.
Just hungry, man.
If that had been you, if you'd have been the one who got the Chewbacca mask and laughed your head
that's
off.
different though, because I'm a cunt, so. I'll take that money and I'll run. I don't give a shit.
I'm detecting a hint of jealousy more than anything else. Absolutely, in its entirety, you are jealous of her.
I probably, like anybody listening to this, I'm probably pissed off.
I'm pretty sure if you could make money off just laughing into a camera, you'd do it.
I'm not just laughing, that'd be weird.
Well, for good cause.
Yeah.
Well, she found something amusing. And
I mean, it's fair as well, though. I mean, that Chewbacca mask is pretty good, but it's not that fun.
maybe as well, just maybe, the manufacturer of that mask maybe push that video a little bit.
Well, that's the thing, because you got like a load of free Star Wars toys, so obviously she promoted their brand. Because since that video came out, they sold probably like a load more of those masks. So I didn't know about that mask until I saw that video.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I can understand the Star Wars toy thing in hindsight, but it's a school free college education for kids that kind of loses me.
Why?
I
don't understand your umbrage with this. I think we're spending too long on this subject. But I just don't understand it. I don't understand what you're talking about there.
It's just rage, man.
Just pure unbridled rage. I mean, I do get angry at really stupid things that people do.
Yeah, because everyone's fucking stupid.
Whoa.
I'm including myself in this. I'm fucking.
What? Sorry, Jack's
Jack's input. Yes, mate. Professional.
So professional.
So professional.
Stopping for a cigarette break.
And a wee.
And a wee?
And to get a towel.
Did you have a nice wee?
It was at least a 6.
A 6 out of
10, honestly. What else would it be out?
Some people, go on Metacritic, people rate loads of different things like really weird.
Oh, no.
6 out of 100, 6 out of...
Well, why did you go to 100? That's just
6 out of 5, it might have been a stellar wee. For all I
yeah,
know.
you go down to 5 and 10. Don't want to 100, that's just too many things.
Really? Loads of
Yeah,
people rate out of 100.
Yeah, but if you rate like a movie out of 100, and say it's like an okay movie, what would you give that?
An okay movie, 100?
Yeah.
Out of 100? I think...
Because anything you've got like...
65, it was okay.
That's it, what's the 5? What's the like... Just say like 6 out of 10. That would then be a 6.5.
Maybe I want to give it a 6.5 stars out of 10.
And then you're still doing a 0.5.
Yeah.
But that's not...
What about a 0.5? What about a fractal thing?
But then when would you use the other like the other numbers? Like when would you say, oh, it's a 68 out of 100?
I don't know.
That's what I mean.
It's something that's...
That's what I mean. So you might as well say out of 10 and then use 0.5.
By that very logic, you just say, is it good or is it bad?
Well, yeah, that's how I normally do films. Like, I rate everything just like it's good.
Or it's bad.
Or it's bad. Or it's alright.
Well, that's exactly what you've just done there. You just alrighted it.
It's alright.
I don't understand what the point of what you just said was. You said it's either good or bad or alright. That's what 65 out of 100 is. It's alright.
Yeah, but I'm saying is out of 100.
It's an afternoon.
Well, no, but what I'm saying out of 100 is like when you're using like the 1s, the 2s, the 3s, the 4s, 6, 7, and 8s, and 9s.
And 10s.
No, because you use the 10. You use like 65, 70, 80, 95, but when we use the 8s and the 2s...
I just don't understand what you're saying. You've got some kind of weird... You've got some weird kind of like binary fucking thing, where it's just kind of like 1 or 10. It's
well, I said to you, give me a rating out of 100, and you said 65, so you went straight to the 5.
Yeah.
So, okay, so...
Because I thought, in my head,
what was the last film you saw? Besides the Suicide Squad rip-off that sounds terrible.
Sinister Squad.
Yeah, besides
You
Sinister
should definitely watch that
I
film.
probably will do because of that one line, that one tagline. That sounds amazing. That was just right. Yeah, it was Goldilocks, you bitch.
Yeah, Goldilocks.
What the fuck we Goldilocks?
Last film I watched, Warcraft. Was the last film I
Oh,
watched.
really? What was it? Was it actually alright?
It was a fantasy film. It was a 65 out of 100.
Was it actually good though?
No, I really enjoyed it. It was
Really?
really good. The best thing about it was you didn't really need to know too much about that particular universe.
Yeah.
Like a lot of like game franchises depend on you having a base
I mean, really,
knowledge.
like the Warcraft series from the beginning.
It is pretty much from the beginning. It's where it started.
Yeah.
The entire like franchise.
Well, but so it's really based on the first Warcraft game ever.
Yeah, they're not even the Alliance doesn't exist at the start of the film.
Okay. I thought it would have just been really based off World of Warcraft.
No, I thought it would as well, but
That's what everyone knows.
It's Warcraft 1. So just
Who remembers Warcraft 1? Like, I do, but like, anybody under 28?
20 anything, to be honest.
Yeah,
Mate.
yeah, yeah.
It's a very
When was
old
that?
game.
Like, that's got to be like a 92 game?
Really?
think-
Should we look it up?
Yeah, oh, hey.
Hey, 92. You putting money on this, sir?
Live research.
Live
Yeah, we'll do our research.
Demigod.
Demigod.
Warcraft game. Search. Filling dead air.
I would search for Warcraft.
Warcraft Wikipedia.
Wikipedia.
1995.
Yeah, okay, yeah, so yeah, I wasn't far off. I was going to say 95, but that's
Oh
not
no,
too.
was it 95? We look at that. No, 1994, November 23rd, no, right? November 23rd, 1994. Apparently, I'm shite with dates.
I got a note the other day actually about dates as well.
Go on. Right. The small fruit.
Damn the fruits.
Damn
Yes!
them! What are you?
I thought it wasn't I thought it was like a razor. No, well, no. Someone posted about Labyrinth, the David Bowie film, and the quote was like released on this day so many years ago, and this is like last week, and this is a person from the UK, and it was released on that date so many years ago in America, and it annoyed me because obviously the UK release was in November, so it kind of annoyed me that the UK person was saying released that date so many years ago, but they're in the UK.
And when are you going for the operation to have the stick removed from your ass?
I'm just busy, mate. Just super
Too busy
Super
to have that stick
Super
removed.
busy. It's really kind of like alright sometimes. Like
Well, it was released in America, so surely that should be the date then.
yeah, but no one in the UK saw it until November. Yeah.
It was though, wasn't it?
But yeah, but in America it's that old. I mean, technically, if you want to say it's this old, it should be like some point in the fucking
In which
film.
case you'd have to have like, it's like you'd have to have massive like dedication, like things like that, to all sorts of media.
I just don't think it's outlandish.
Games don't get released for months afterwards in Australia.
I think
and
everyone should be really fucking anal about where they are and how the release dates work.
Anal, eh?
Anally retentive.
It's release dates. It's not.
I know, it's like, I was thinking it should be based on where you are. So if it's like, it should be how old it is in this country.
Why should you let people from other countries enjoy that day before you?
Because you didn't get to enjoy. Well, I think they should release it at the same fucking time universally over the world, rather than like keeping it to themselves for 6 months. They greedy bastards.
That's true. I completely agree. I don't understand why things aren't. I understand like in terms of like formatting for certain
Like,
technologies, like the PAL system and things like that. It needs to be reformatted. For that, I don't understand why things aren't on it all over the world.
I was reading something the other day, and like apparently like Australia or somewhere, New Zealand, gets like Marvel films before America does for some reason.
Why?
I don't know.
Australia get everything
Well,
last.
that's what I mean. But apparently, this I don't know. Maybe unless they meant somewhere else, but they get it before. I'm pretty sure they meant America or somewhere, but they get it before. And obviously, there's like date like.
I know America and Japan get a lot of things beforehand.
And I know it's like, I think China gets everything.
Maybe
last.
it's a shipping issue, especially with a lot of stuff.
Oh no, you know what you're shipping? The actual movie. Why should it take?
Celluloid.
I know, but it should the cinemas and everywhere get it all like well in advance to the screening day, don't they?
Yeah.
To make sure they've fucking got it, it's all ready and set up. So just send it on the same day, and I'm pretty sure if you say the next movie's coming out the end of July, if you shipped it all, they're ready well in advance, aren't they? The months in advance of the actual release date. You can ship it well in advance, so all the countries got the same date.
Probably.
Like this is not a movie, but the Doctor Who 50th anniversary it's like broadcast, can't remember, but simulcast.
Live stream.
It was broadcast in every country, well, a certain amount of countries that was popular anyway, so like Australia and America and stuff, it was broadcast at the same exact time that the BBC showed it, and it was on the cinemas.
Maybe that's not convenient for people though.
Well, no, it's not. Because in like over here, it's 8 o'clock at night, but in like fucking like Australia, it's probably like 3 o'clock in the morning. No, it's not convenient. But if you're a fan of that thing, you'll be up at 3 o'clock in the morning, dressed as a fucking TARDIS, watching it, won't you?
Dressed as a TARDIS.
Yeah, well, I think that you've been to these fucking. That's what they do. I went to the fucking. I went to the.
Sorry, I can't wait to go to a fucking Doctor Who like convention. And
I went to the cinema to watch
it.
I went to the cinema, and there was some person dressed as a fucking TARDIS. I mean, it's not like not dressed as a fucking box. But like they make a TARDIS dress or they fucking dress the Doctor.
Right. I had the entire.
Davros was there.
I had the entire 8 foot tall.
No, they don't.
Brick.
No, they don't dress as an actual box. No.
It's what's the point then?
Well, it's just lazy, isn't it? Just half-ass cosplay. They spend hours making these dresses, but really she's dressed as a box.
Have you ever done cosplay?
I've done Halloween.
Done Halloween. What's your favourite Halloween that you went as?
I think probably my favourite for actually looking okay was Bane. The Bane.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. It was like a cross between the Dark Knight Bane and
a
comic book Bane.
A few more steroids you would have absolutely.
I had a big coat on, and I had a suit that made me a bit more padded than I actually am.
Yeah.
And then I did Riddler as well one year, which looked fucking terrible. It was in my house. I did a house party, but it's like I was just wearing like green tights, so I had like a clear big bulge.
You really never need to see you in tights. You can also do. If you got them tights, you can do Peter Pan next year. My favourite one that I did was Hotline Miami.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, the pig mask.
Yeah, me and Lee.
See, I think I like that because not a lot of people would know what it is. So therefore, you've not got that chance of bumping into someone in the same costume. Because when I went as Bane, there's one other guy dressed as Bane who looked well better than I did. He was actually like,
I bet that's
he was like proper stacked, and I was wearing a ball cap.
Was it? Yeah. I could do quite like. I wanted to do for Halloween this year. I can't find anyone to chip in. I wanted to do Payday, but I need 3 other people. Basically, I have to put £100 down for mask.
Just random fucking games. I don't even know. I know it's a game. Is it a game?
Yeah.
I know I've heard of it. I'm pretty sure you even mentioned it before.
Bank robbery.
Possibly. I'm guessing so.
Yeah, it's a bank robbing game. It's really good. I spent a lot of time playing that.
I think it's good for the fact that you'll know that no one else will do that costume, but at the same time, no one will appreciate it.
I'm sure someone will.
Chances. Did anyone appreciate your Hot Miami one?
Yes, a few people come to me and said to me and Lee, and they were saying, "Are you Hotline Miami?" I was like, "Yes, we are."
I remember when I went as what was it? Was it
I was Aubrey, the pig.
I can't remember. I went once, and you know, if, like Halloween, and you dress up as someone, and you put you put some effort into it, and if someone acknowledges the effort you put into it by acknowledges A, the character, or B, like just going, oh, I think that costume, you kind of get you feel pretty good about yourself, don't you?
Yeah.
But I remember I went to it was either last year or the year before. Last year I went to Scarecrow from Batman. The year before I went as Bane. And one of those times someone acknowledged me as that character, and I was like, oh, cheers for it.
Apparently you love a Batman villain, don't you?
The last 3 years I've done Batman villains. I might change it up this year. Might not. See how I feel. I'm running out of Batman villains. They're easy to do. Might be poison ivy. I don't know yet. I think I've got the body.
Squectual.
Ooh. I love plants. Anyway.
Showed up with a load of fucking dragon trees taped to you.
But the thing is, this guy kind of like acknowledged me as his character, and he was like, I presume he was dressed as the Doctor. I think it was like a Matt Smith type Doctor outfit. So I was like, "Cheers, the Doctor," and he just looked proper sheepish.
Shit.
Yeah.
I met him. Yeah, I know what you're talking
about.
But
he like really backed away and like really did nervous about it. I was like, so either I've really just confused a hipster, or he's really fucking nervous and shy.
I've ever told you about when I went out with my friend to Analog Trash. He showed up wearing a tweed jacket with leather patches on the elbows, nice pair of sensible trousers and a shirt, and I said to him, "George," I went, "interesting choice of clothes tonight," and he turned around to me, looked around the room and just went, "Because in here, I'm the alternative one." Touche indeed. That was the same night as well. Do you know when you stood at a bar?
But then is that how he normally dresses though? Or does he purposely go out of his way to
That's how he normally dresses.
Okay,
Sometimes he comes out in a crushed blue velvet
if you normally dress like an EBM person and a bunch of EBM thing and purposely dressed alternative, then it's not as cool.
Oh, sometimes he wears a crushed blue velvet suit with a bright orange shirt and...
I mean, I don't want to insult your friend, but that sounds awful.
It's... He's an absolutely wonderful chap.
I'm sure he is, but orange shirt.
Oh, it's got a big cravat and everything involved. It's
really?
Like frilly, yeah.
Jesus.
Okay.
I don't know how I'd...
But that was the same night when I was out with him in there. You know when you put like drinks on a bar? Like you're out, let's say me and you.
Is that where you put them? I just normally just throw them on the
Oh,
floor.
I've thrown in the air.
Fuck this.
Cheers for this. Straight in there.
I'm not going to drink this. Way!
Open your gobs and throw it in there. But you know when you're at a bar and you're with a couple of other friends, 2 other friends.
I'm familiar with the concept.
And someone goes, drinks.
Yes.
And you walk over and there are 3 drinks. What's your immediate reaction?
Drink all the drinks.
That's what George did. He
well, I'm just saying how many people? So 3 people, 3 drinks.
3 people, 3 drinks on the bar. One of them drinks is yours, and the other one. George walked over and nailed 3 Bakewell bombs, which is
a Bakewell bomb.
It's Jaeger and amaretto.
Oh
No, sorry, amaretto and energy drink. Sorry, don't drink Jaeger and amaretto. That'll probably kill you. No, you're allergic to nuts. Fact.
People learned about me. It's really good. Yeah.
Threaten you with a pack of KP. It's great.
I think that's my favourite moment probably of my and Tori's relationship. Proposed to her, and then 2 hours later she offered me a nut. I've been together for 5 years. The most thing known about me is I'm allergic to nuts. And you're trying to kill me already. It's great. Thanks, guys.
That's an absolute belter. I am quite guilty of that though, in terms of like foods and things like that. Even if it's like someone I'm with who I know doesn't like that particular food and things like that, I still will offer it. Like, olives are a big one because I know a lot of people don't like olives.
Olives is amazing.
Olives are amazing.
Yeah,
olives are high five for olives.
And that.
Definitely got to have the olives involved, don't you?
I think if you go Nando's, you're not a big fan of Nando's. Because you're wrong.
You have to make so many sacrifices in your relationship though. Do when you want that when you want that one pizza that your missus won't eat, but you're going to share it? No.
Me and Tori don't share pizzas. Because she always gets pepperoni every fucking time.
I like pepperoni.
Yeah, it's a good pizza. It's a standard pizza, but you know, if you've got a choice of like loads of pizzas, why just go with just pepperoni?
What do you go for?
The one with the most toppings on, because you get the most for my money.
Most ridiculous thing I've ever known. You end up with something spicy and you don't like spicy.
Oh no, you don't have to. No, because that's a choice. If it says, oh, it's got jalapenos on it, I'm not going to fucking order it because it's got the most toppings. Or I could just message him and go, don't put fucking jalapenos on it, put something else on it.
That's quite vicious to put on a Just Eat order.
I'm fucking aggressive.
In the comments section.
Fucking hungry, fuck off! Pizza!
So it's like a seafood pizza. Door seafood pizza.
See, I'm a big fan of anchovies.
I love anchovies.
So good. But a lot of places don't do it. And when they do, it's often with prawns. I can't have prawns. So normally I go, and I find that if they do anchovies, they do olives. So I usually go take the prawns off, put olives on it, and they do. It's glorious.
That sounds like a really good trade.
That's a good trade.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah, so if you go to Pinocchio's National Line sponsorship.
My missus Marianne, every time we go to a pizza place, they always have the same pizza every time we go. Chicken and sweet corn. That's all I ever get. And then the one time I get a seafood pizza, I'll tell you what, I've got a bit of spare cash. I'll get you this chicken and sweet corn. I'll get the seafood. She looks at me like I've just kicked her children in the face. She absolutely hates the fact that I eat seafood pizza. She thinks it's minging.
It's delicious.
Then again, she also gets a bit irate sometimes about like me having food out of time context. I think the phrase would be.
What do you mean eating
breakfast items for lunch or dinner?
Oh, okay, that's just. Hang on. So, if for example you went for a meal and the option was chicken wrapped in bacon, would you not have that because breakfast was a bacon like?
She thoroughly believes that breakfast is a bacon item. Like I can't eat a bowl of cereal at night. I can.
Well, yeah, no.
She judges me.
I mean, physically, you could do.
Yeah, physically. I just have to, under her judgeful gaze, as I'm spooning in the shreddies.
Don't hate me. I'm just a human.
And drinking the milk down. I'm sorry.
I mean,
she's so nice.
I get it, because I wouldn't have cereal outside of breakfast time.
No.
Not by choice.
Really?
If it was literally the only fucking.
Have you never
food.
just like been in like at night time, just gone before I go to bed? I fancy a bowl of cereal.
No.
Why?
I just don't fancy cereal that time of day. I'm not a big cereal person, but I only if I am to have cereal, it'd be breakfast.
One of the things for me is though, like I have a bottle of milk in my fridge, and that is literally just for cereal, and I don't drink tea or coffee myself, so I never use milk as much as other people do. Yeah. So I need to get rid of that milk. But I just no. I have to drink my milk pretty quick. I had to go out and get milk the other day because one of my friends was coming round and he messaged me and he said it was Sean and Sean messaged me and said put the kettle on. I was like, got no fucking milk. I had to run to the shop and get milk just for that occasion. I can quite happily not have milk and eat toast for breakfast and things like that.
Actually, I won't have just toast for breakfast.
Why?
It's just fucking dry and boring, isn't it?
Well, you put something on it, don't you? A bit of jam, moisten it up a bit.
I'm not a big fan of jam though.
Marmalade?
I know.
Butter.
Well, yeah, you put butter on it. Why do you not have butter on it?
Well, of course you can have
But the thing is,
fried
you can't. The only toast that's ever satisfying in life is that kind you got in school.
Oh, that really soggy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you got to school a bit earlier, so you could have that special shitty cafeteria toast that was super satisfying. But you can't replicate it. Once in a lifetime, it probably happens.
Well, you can. What you have to do is, I know how to actually do it. What you have to do is you have to make the toast, take it out, and then leave it somewhere warm,
Ah.
but where it won't cook anymore. You have to leave it
On the
somewhere
radiator
warm.
or something.
Yeah, on the radiator.
Yeah.
Put your radiator on, and
next to your pants.
yeah. Just don't get confused. You don't want to pulling toast over your.
Don't eat your pants and putting toasters on your legs.
Something's wrong here. Walking out with bread round the waist.
That's a morning risk.
I mean, that's a big slice of bread, I know, but just one of each leg.
Yeah.
You'll be okay. Make sure you
Isn't that be a practical clothes option, like bread legs?
Not really.
Like, say if you had no clothes, you had two, don't say baguettes, because they're most leg shaped, and you could like carve the middle out and just wear them as trousers, you think that'd be like...
Well, your knees would still be exposed. So if you just wore one large baguette, your leg would just be rigid.
It's
like a baguette.
Like a machine gun armor, wouldn't it? So it's just...
Well, everything has to come back to your hatred for machine guns.
I'm bringing it back. I'm bringing it back.
Our tangent went off, and we've come back now.
That's what I do. I keep everything like in a universal, intertwined kind of way.
Yeah.
Remember, like, see, when you're like fucking 16, 18, you stay up till late, like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning on MSN chat or whatever.
MSN.
Yeah.
That's a throwback.
So you still up, smiley face.
I still have my email address from MSN, and when people ask me for my email address, that's the email I have to give them. I've got to the point now where I realise I need a more adult email.
I had the same one until I started applying for jobs and I changed the jobs. Because you can't
It can't be called I sit with ladyboys1987 at hotmail.com. My favourite one was my girlfriend Marianne's, and it was Mass's Remedial.
That's just really wordy.
Blah 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 at hotmail.com.
But that's just a terrible email. Because if a situation arose where I required her email and she said, oh yeah, it's just whatever you just said, I wouldn't have to spell that.
Well, that's a gamer tag now. I made her a gamer tag on Xbox.
Oh, you're going to have that.
No, I made her a gamer tag on Xbox.
You need to keep it really simple, like.
No,
so everyone can spell it. There's no complication.
She's like getting into Xbox, so I made her a gamer tag and to call it Mass's Remedial.
It's just a bit wordy.
Not too wordy.
Mine's Blitzwing_001, and people still can't fucking have me. I mean, they might.
That's a dumb one.
I know, but I came up with it fucking years ago. Shut up.
I came up 9 years ago, and it's still like stupid. And
Blitzwing's a good transformer. You shut up. You shut your mouth.
I don't know if about Transformers to contradict you there.
1985 Transformers, not this new modern crap.
Not this new modern crap.
No, I got time for
Back in my day!
Back in my day, Transformers was a real thing. In a cartoon format.
In the cartoon. Did you cry when Optimus died in the cartoon?
No, I super celebrated because I'm a Decepticon, mate.
You're a Decepticon?
Yeah. All down with Megatron and his bitches.
Why?
Because they're fucking well better. Optimus Prime transforms into a truck. Megatron transforms into a gun. Which you need to pick?
Which someone else has to fire?
Yeah, I'm not saying that it was perfect. I mean, it's flawed, obviously.
Why don't you just turn into like a tank?
It did later, they corrected it.
Bullshit if you're asking me. I don't know.
I'm
not the authority on Transformers like you.
Yeah, well, that's what I did. So I spent my childhood. I know everything about Transformers.
Everything.
From the 80s.
Everything.
Everything.
Transformers quiz next time then.
Yeah, do it. I know it all.
Oh, I love this.
Yeah. I can, when I watch the movie now, like a sad twat, I can say every single line without fail. Also, it's got a Weird Al Yankovic song in it. You can't argue with that.
I suppose you can't, really.
It had a major soundtrack. Major. With a lot of 80s bands that don't exist. Like one called Lion. You ever heard of Lion? No, no one has. But there was a soundtrack. NRG. Again, no one's heard of it, but they're on the soundtrack.
Speaking of 80s throwback kind of stuff, have you seen Kung Fury?
Yes.
Yes.
It's fucking fantastic.
Well,
that's it, because I primarily watched it because the guy who played Hitler was Jorn from The Lonely Island.
Really? Did not know that.
There you go. I'll do a fact for you there.
No.
Movie fact.
Factual knowledge.
But I stayed for the hacking guy because I think he's fucking...
Hacker man?
Yeah, just because the shit he said was amazing. I'm gonna hack into the future. It's so good.
Gonna hack time.
That's it. It's so good.
He had the Nintendo Power Glove as well, didn't he?
Mm.
While he was doing it.
Oh yeah. Why that never took off as beyond me?
Dog shit.
There's a power glove.
It was dog
I
shit.
mean, by the title alone.
There's a really good game called From Dust, which is really worth like looking into for like God games.
Did you make things from dust?
No.
Excellent harmony on that one, I think.
Yeah, well done there.
Yeah.
Clearly, we're vocally inept at the same level. But like you were like a guy, and like so like you got to this island, and like there's going to be a tidal wave, like the waves like get bigger and bigger and bigger. You have to defend your people, so you're like building dams and things like that for them, and like you have to kind of like garner the society to survive the cataclysm that's about to come.
Yeah.
And then there's some levels where like the world keeps on flooding and then going dry and then flood. And when it goes dry, you have to like run your people across to like the next part of the island and populate. Very good. Yeah.
You know, I kind of like Theme Hospital and stuff like that. I miss like PC games like that were so good.
There was a game on the Mega Drive which was I thought was really good at the time. It was so complicated though. Well, I was a kid when I played it, called Warmonger.
Yeah.
And that was like having your own tribe and things like that. But you were like a god, and you could like turn your people into like. If you played as the Greeks, you press the button, they all got like these Medusa masks,
Nice.
and just rushed the enemy, and they just turned them all to stone, and it was it was a bizarre game, but it was really good. But you could build like units. It was like one of the first games I played where you build like units of troops to like send somewhere, like the first strategy game I played.
I would like Command and Conquer. Command and Conquer 1, Red Alert, and Tiberian.
Red Alert 2 was my favourite.
Just 2.
The one with Tanya when she was at the FMVs where they had, I can't remember her name now. And they had,
Outside the fact that the bad time was called Nod, which is like the shittest fucking villain name of all time. Nod. Commander Nod.
I'm pretty sure it was an acronym for something, I'm not sure.
Not. No ostriches defined.
No ostriches defined, that's clearly what stuff.
We could obviously like Nod raise his army to sort ostriches out, maybe. That's what it's
I'm not even sure at this point where the conversation's going.
I mean, I've had a couple of beers.
Fair enough. Speaking of which, shall we leave it there?
You can do, if you want.
For the recording?
Should we back up with something, or do you want to leave it? Or? I feel like we should climax or something.
Yeah!
Oh, sweet climax, bro.
So, just to finish off,
Yeah.
what are you looking forward to this year? Like,
What, anything?
no, not anything. Not like, it's your birthday, I don't know. It's
Much
not.
more to death, mostly. Sweet relief.
Why are you stealing my material? Like anything, films, games, anything, comics?
I think next film, definitely probably Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
It's either going to be really good or really fucking terrible.
Reckon?
Possibly, yeah. I think it depends on how they fuck up the characters. Because Jared Leto's Joker looks questionable.
You reckon questionable? Well, a lot of people said that about Heath Ledger, though, didn't they?
I know, but yeah, but this guy's got fucking damage tattoo on his fucking forehead. Have you seen the pictures?
Yeah, I've seen the pictures.
Like, I mean, you know the character Joker.
Well, not too. I'm not big. I'm not
Not massive, but you know, I mean, obviously you're
I
familiar.
know
Like,
him, yeah, I'm familiar
he's like,
with it.
you know, fucking.
Obviously, like, I'm not going to be quizzed on
Do
it.
you think he's got the time to sit down and get the word tattoo on his head?
I think it's a new iteration, and that's.
I know I
that's
did
the
recently the
thing.
other day that they've, for some reason, they based it around a drug lord that's on Instagram. Apparently. That's what I read. But yeah,
I think it looks okay as
the trailer they did with the Bohemian Rhapsody set made it look a lot better. But at the same time, that's like meant to be all the funny bits in the film. And the rest of it's like super
I
serious.
still kind of wish that Harley had that twang to her accent.
Yeah, definitely. She should have had. Is it like a Brooklyn New York accent like that? But she should have had more of that. But she shouldn't have. But I think the Harley Quinn voice is like an over exaggeration. Because obviously the original voice was a cartoon from the 90s, so it's going to be an
Yeah,
exaggeration.
it's like when people do a Manc accent.
Yeah, it's over the top, isn't it? They exaggerate it. So yeah, obviously the original voice is probably maybe a bit over the top. So if Margaret Robbie is actually from Brooklyn, she's probably got a natural voice, so it maybe doesn't like fit it as well. But it might have that small kind of indication of it.
I hope it turns out alright because there's been a lot of hype behind it.
Definitely.
I think
you're gonna probably have like.
I don't think I'll be able to handle being on the internet alone and not hurt people over that.
Well, I've got like a lot of DC fans on mine, and it's just you've got like some people like the Batman vs Superman, like the fans are super stoked about.
Still not seen it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the Ultimate Edition on Blu-ray, which is like 3 hours long. Instead of 2 hours long, so an extra hour of
people punching each other.
No, it's the fight scene's the smallest part of the film.
I watched the new Avengers film.
Oh, what, Civil War?
Yeah, Civil War. Yeah,
Captain America film.
Captain America Civil War.
Might as well have been an Avengers film, really.
Tighty. I watched that, and I watched it. I watched all the fight scenes.
Yeah.
and I was pretty happy just watching all them, and that was the film done for me. Then.
I mean, yeah, the film is actually that film was a lot better than I anticipated. It's a fucking miles away from the actual comic that it's based on, or it's got named after. But yeah, like the fight scenes are probably the most satisfying parts of the film.
Yeah. The one thing that like I disagree with in that entire film, that Ant-Man, when he shrinks down, he's still as powerful as a standard human. Yeah.
It's maybe like when he shrinks down to the size.
He compresses his atoms.
When he's like ant size, he's maybe like a powerful as a bullet or something.
Right.
So
by that very theory, when he goes gigantic, he'd be weaker, shouldn't he?
No.
Why?
Because he's as powerful as a giant fucking person would be.
But I don't understand it. Why does he get more powerful the smaller he gets, and yet when you make him bigger, he still gets more powerful?
Do you want to know why, Mario? Comic books.
Suspension of disbelief.
Comic books, yeah.
Alright.
So the thing is, like, if he, like, what size did he grow to in that film? Say, 12 foot, or 6 foot? Well, alright, bigger than that. Say.
6 foot.
Well, no, 6 foot's like 6 foot's like a normal sized person. So it's got to be at least. It's got to be
It's about 50 foot in that film.
It's not that big.
It's pretty big. 30. Call it 30. Then he's big.
How high is like the top of plane?
I mean, at one point he holds someone in his fucking hands.
Oh, we'll say 50 foot just for the sake of that.
Right. Okay.
But his mass would still be the same as a 50-foot person.
But the idea behind the technology of Ant-Man is that it compresses the atom, so he's technically still as strong for whatever contrived reason.
He's maybe stronger.
So why doesn't that rule invert the other way then?
I mean, if you want to question it, go back to the 80s and why the fuck Ant-Man was created. Or it was Stan Lee, man. I don't
slap the fuck out of Stan Lee.
Probably didn't create the character.
I definitely don't want to slap Stan Lee. He's a global treasure.
He is a legend. Someone put a thing the other day. They died, and I just don't think that's the thing you should really joke about.
Is Vin Diesel dead?
No.
I know.
Vin Diesel.
I saw a rumor.
I'm pretty sure he died in Fast and Furious 4 and came back in Fast and Furious 7.
Pretty sure they are terrible films.
No, I've not seen one. I've watched the first one. I've never watched another one of that.
They are. I say terrible to the point where I don't actively seek to watch them unless I've literally got like 2 hours just to kill my brain with.
I think
like, past time.
Even if I had the 2 hours and my choice was watching Fast and Furious 6 and beating my kneecap in with a hammer, I think I'd rather beat my kneecap in with a hammer.
Definitely putting that on YouTube then, aren't we? You smashing me coming to you with a DVD and you smashing your knees up with a hammer.
No, why would you do that though?
Prove the point.
I know, but it's like, if you want to watch a Fast and Furious film, if you have to, probably watch the first one because it's kind of alright and acceptable.
Yeah.
Don't watch the rest of them. Why would you watch the rest of them? The fact they keep making them is beyond me.
Popular.
No, but if you get to 7 though, you've got to start fucking. And one of them actually died. It was the other guy who died.
Was it?
Yeah, the blonde spiky guy.
I have no idea, mate. I absolutely no idea.
I know, but
apart from Vin Diesel and Michelle Rodriguez, they're the
died.
only two actors I can ever tell you were in Fast and Furious. Oh, The Rock was in one as well.
And the Rock's in everything.
I was going to say, I have the same birthday.
What, The Rock?
Yeah.
Did he just get arrested? Did he? I'm pretty sure he got arrested.
What, for having the same birthday?
Possibly. I think it was more like fraud.
Best get Lily Allen in the nick as well, haven't you?
That'd be movie. I don't know what movie.
The greatest movie ever.
You, The Rock, and Lily Allen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Engelbert Humperdinck, he's still alive.
Pretty sure he's dead.
And what's she called now? Fucking fashion designer. Donatella Versace?
I have no idea.
Something like that.
I think the only one I know is like Tutankhamun, which is something to do with my birthday, but I think he's probably dead.
After this podcast, we'll look up what your birthday. Yeah, Tutankhamun is definitely dead.
Yeah.
Like, they've actually found his body.
Mummies.
I've seen the mummy.
Oh yeah, there's a.
Which, of course, obviously everyone knows the first two films were okay.
Yeah.
First one was great, second one was pretty good.
I think probably the only good film that Brendan Fraser's ever been in.
And the third one, ooh, what else has he been in?
He did one called Journey to Centre of the Earth, which is pretty terrible.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
It was, again, that, to me, like I like an adventure.
It tends to end up in like comical movies that aren't funny, with like crazy cannibals going and stealing my job.
To me, that entire film though, it was just, it's kind of like, I like that kind of thing where it's like, I've got some free time in an afternoon, I just want to watch a film.
Oh, it's like one of those films you don't have to think about.
Yeah, it's like, there's a beginning, a middle, and it's Indiana Jones 4, kind of. Indiana, it was an abortion. Indiana Jones 4.
The thing with Indiana 4 that bothers me the most is John Hurt was in it. John Hurt's fantastic.
I'll give you the best piece of movie advice in your life. Listen to this, and seen the Matrix films yet.
Because like, everyone totally trusts our opinions now. I think we've solidified ourselves as solid movie critics.
Watch the first Matrix film and then never watch the rest of them.
Well, guess what I did?
Because they're all terrible.
Yeah. No, yeah, I know. I think I tried to watch 2. I just got totally offended within the first half hour of the film. But this is like.
So we completely agree that the Matrix sequels were shit.
Yeah, because the first film was like kind of groundbreaking and like it's a big film for the time. And everyone kind of remembers sort of the Matrix. Actually, if the Matrix came out by itself, it would be like a really big film. Like everyone would be like, oh yeah, the Matrix is a classic. But they did sequels, and the sequels were really tarnished the first one.
Okay, well, I think we best call it a day there.
Yeah, I did totally fucking segue from your last question.
That's alright, no problem.
What are you looking forward to before we?
What am I looking forward to?
Since I stole all the limelight.
To be honest, I'm obviously more into my video games and things like that. I'm looking forward to Mass Effect Andromeda early next year.
Sweet. So that's it. That's I think out of all this, what is it now? An hour and 20 minutes. Go and see Suicide Squad if you're not a ragey nerd about Harley Quinn.
Go and see Suicide Squad if you're a ragey nerd.
and then,
but just don't let me know about it.
Yeah, just don't complain to us about it because we don't care.
Don't go there going, this is going to be fucking shit, and then fucking blast me on the internet for it afterwards.
Yeah, I don't want to hear nerd rage about it at all, and then play that game.
Yeah,
that's do those two things.
If you're going to take 2 things away from this, watch Suicide Squad, and then don't complain about it, and then play Mass Effect Andromeda early next year.
When's that game out?
January.
So right, so
early next year.
Suicide Squad's out in August, and then your game's out in January next year. So between now and August, do nothing, and then watch that film. And if you get nerd rage, don't talk to us about it.
Yeah.
And then do nothing again until January, and then play that game.
That's exactly
Sweet,
how it
works.
Right,
so we provide knowledge and advice.
And advice,
yeah. If
go,
you know,
go and watch it, hibernate, and wake up and play a video game.
Probably just get pissed. A little bit.
Yeah.
Just become
get pissed and then get online and rage about Suicide Squad when you think it's shit.
Yeah. Don't do it on my Facebook though, because
no. I just thought you're going to be the person who rages about it, though. I know that.
I actually I got a time hop about when I reviewed Transformers 4, and I made actually a valid point about Transformers 4. I don't know what to say in front of the time. I'll do it now.
Go on then.
You know, Optimus Prime is maybe the best Transformer ever.
Yeah.
But he died in 2 of the films, technically. He died in 1, and I think he technically died in the last one. And all the other Autobots have died in every other film, except for Bumblebee. Technically, Bumblebee's the best Transformer.
Completely agree with you there.
But he's terrible as a character, he's fucking awful. He actually learned how to speak at the end of the first one, and then decided to keep speaking like a fucking radio.
I could definitely rant on about a video game character having a stupid fucking voice and being shit right now, but I'm not going to. We're going to end it there. Because I don't want people to see me that angry on the internet.
Don't see you, they'll hear you.
They hear me this angry on the internet.
They don't know, they can't see us, they don't know we're just wearing mankinis. They don't know what we're doing.
So we're going to say goodbye then.
Yeah. Should we do like a little catchy goodbye, just like a...
Bye.
See you later, thanks for the time.
See you later, cheers that. Yeah, cheers love.
Enjoy your meal.